I'm here because we want to be like King's Wimbledon. King's Wimbledon's a fantastic school, and it was such an inspiring place because you came in and the children really gave you energy every day because they were so happy to be there. And the reason is because the kids were given so many different opportunities to learn in different ways. Just a number of different things. I was lucky enough to work there for 5 years. I started as the head of physics. Actually, between the experiences at King's Wimbledon and King's Hangzhou, I couldn't have got a better experience for setting up King's Bangkok. I'm here because I understand King's and I understand what it takes to make an outstanding school.
I mean, we advertised for the teachers through the traditional sort of UK methods. The jobs that we had going, we had about 1,500 applicants. So it was a huge number of applicants. We got their CVs, we got their letters of application, we read through those. We were looking for people that we felt would fit into our school's vision. Once we'd selected our final few, then King's in Wimbledon then did an interview with them as well, just to make sure that they agreed with whether we felt these teachers were right or not. We've got a really strong, we call it learning review system in place. You know, we're learning all the time and we're trying new things all the time. So it could be reading something, it could be trying something new in their classroom, it could be having a discussion with somebody, it could be going and watching other teachers teach a similar sort of thing. So that they're constantly learning, we're constantly trying to find things that we're not good at because everybody's not good at some things. Actually, we want a school where everybody's learning and everybody's willing to say, I'm not so good at that, can you help me with it? Because, you know, that's what makes a really good team. It's what makes a really good learning environment, and also a very understanding environment. You know, we've all got strengths and weaknesses, and so, you know, we should all be working on those things.
The goal I always have is, how do I make your job the most efficient it can be? So I want to ensure that any teacher who works in my team knows that the most important thing for me is that they are spending the maximum amount of time with their children, and when they're not with their children, they have the time to plan, evaluate and resource appropriately, and they are not tied up in tasks that don't benefit or have any impact on children's learning. So for me, in any role that I've ever been in, it's always been about, how can I make you the most efficient teacher you can be to maximise how much the children can get from you in their school day?
They are just amazing people because they love making children improve, because they are kind, and they will teach them to be the right kind of people, the King's type of people, which are those with good manners. So I think our teachers, all of them are selected because they are excellent role models and because they have a love of teaching, which means that when my daughters come into the early years, no matter which teacher we chose over there, I know that they'd love them because they're going to be smiley, they're going to be welcoming, they're going to love them for who they are and not try and mould them into someone completely different. They're going to try and find out about them, and they're going to try and develop them from where they are, rather than just saying, we're all going to try and be the same. Because we know that every two children are completely different, and they all need to be celebrated for whatever it is that makes them special, and they need to be engaged with whatever it is that makes them interested. And that's the teachers we've got here at King's Bangkok.